In this problem on linear programming, it said that a certain distance, so in this case it's some kind of a distance between two layers of the earth. So that distance is greater than 800, but at the same time it is less than 2200. So of course one can immediately write it down as two inequalities, that d is greater than 800 and d is less than 2200. But the problem is asking us to write it in terms of one inequality, where the inequality may involve absolute values. So what is that inequality? That is the question. So let's have a look at all these options. In particular, you'll have a look at this option which says that the absolute value of d minus 1500 is less than 700. So just have a look at this inequality. So we know that if this thing is actually corresponds to two inequalities. So the first inequality says that when d minus 1500 is positive, what it means is that, so you take the modulus thing out. So what it is equivalently saying, d minus 1500 is less than 700, which is equivalent to saying d less than 2200. Alright, so this is one of the inequalities, and similarly the other inequality is when d minus 1500 is negative. In that case, on removing the absolute values, we need to take it as minus of d minus 1500 less than 700. So in this case what we get is, so we will get it as d greater than 800. So this again is a good problem which actually reduced two different inequalities, and we had to write it as one single inequality involving the absolute values. So again, in such kind of problems, be careful whenever you are getting rid of the absolute value sign, how to take it as, whether it should be taken as plus or whether it should be taken as minus.
Explore more about the topics you love with Toppr. Subscribe now and keep learning.